Hey everybody, Paul here, and welcome to my field. Today we're playing some of the Bazaar, and I've got some bad news for y'all. Railgun is still overpowered, so I think we're going to go back to the well. Now, I can't promise that. It may not show up, and we may have to try another build. But until they nerf it, and they definitely will nerf it, well, you know, I gotta get that rank up somehow. Oh my god. um Shiny plasma grenade is pretty gross with it too. We did do like a sick burn build with some cool slowing, but a shiny Chris army knife, they're telling me to do fucking railgun. I don't want to actually. They're making me. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let's get a few things here. I don't want these items. We will, for this first fight, get a brick buddy. I don't think we're using this long term. I'll put crypto in the bad, bro, and I'll do a little plasma grenade. There we go. This isn't an impressive board, but it's not what it's about. What it's about is, well, it's about sending a message. I'm doing Banana Ball on the off chance that we get Healthy Jolt. They renamed this, huh? They renamed it. It used to be Overheal, but I guess this is more thematic. Wow, that's one plasma grenade, huh? I guess that's a lot of burn for day one. Anyways, hopefully you're all having a good day. Pretty good day for me. I've done some chores, went to the gym already. I went to the store. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Pretty good day. Now I'm just recording some old Bazaar. One thing I've been doing though, that's been pretty fun is I've been getting back into Magic, primarily because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I really liked the Final Fantasy set. So me and my wife have been making, your weapons have 5% crit chance, I'll take it. We've been making like commander decks using the new cards. She's got a Xenos deck that she's putting together. If you've played Final Fantasy 14, you'll know who that is. If not, don't worry about it. Life goes on. I'm gonna reroll. I'd love, baby. I think actually with light strength, because we're gonna probably end up having a lot of weapons, so just extra damage is always good. It's a little bit weaker day one, but you know, life is crazy. And crypto's like worth nothing here.
I'm pretty laid back.
4 is good enough because I would love. Ooh, there's actually a couple things here. When you shield charge this, I actually think Armadillo right now is good enough. And I think we do get a Satcom. I would actually like to get Blast Doors as well. We just don't have the gold. Enchanted Start. But hey, this is why you Enchanted Start. Or Shiny Chris Army Knife. Look at that guy. That's pretty good. Anyways, I'm putting together a Choco Seeker of Paradise build. It's a landfall deck, if you're familiar with that. Or if you played Final Fantasy IX, it's the Chocobo from Final Fantasy IX, which is my favorite Final Fantasy. So that's pretty fun. I guess we'll see how effective this is here. We'll be shielding, and they only have a little bit of poison. I think, oh, we're in there. We're in there, baby. Brick Buddy is actually fairly strong if you get, like, yeah, some good friends early on. Wow, okay. Listen, I do want to return to Matt. Matt is on the to-do list, but the thing is, I've been having a lot of fun with Dooley, more so than Vanessa lately, and is that partially because of the overpowered railgun situation? Yeah, alright? Don't make me say it out loud, come on. Come on, you're supposed to be my homie. You're not supposed to do this to me. Anyways, that's the situation. We absolutely did a battery because we have one thing on our mind.
So I can buy things. Huge things.
I'm not willing to reroll and spend all of our money. I would love a pulse rifle with a shiny Chris Army knife. That would be fantastic. Curio is usually pretty good, but I actually think we go to the Jungle Ruins here and we just look for like another tool. The loot item, actually, there's a fun little thing. Those tickets for the Jungle Expedition, they count as loot items, so you can get them in this loot box here. You know what? What if we? I was thinking for a tool, you know, we could get like another Chris army knife, but I think Chris will be pretty easy to upgrade. So let's try for the loot. This is basically gambling here. Loot box. What the fuck is this? All right, well, we have a silver toxic vial, I suppose. All right, big question time. Can we beat Boreor? Or do we want the haste crit? Is it the haste crit, Giant Mosquito? We have a lot of shield. We don't have a way to heal. I think we can take Boreor. I think we can. Yeah, he's got a ticket too, so since we didn't get one, if we got one from the loot box, I actually maybe would have just fought what the hell's his name? Crowman, the robber guy. Anyways, I would have fought the bird to get like a shadow cloak or something. I think we could have like rearranged the board a little bit and have him right near Chris for a little bit more attack. Come on, guys. Solidify. Okay. Pretty close, but overall, I think we're in a good spot because of the shiny. And we got the ticket. Jungle Expedition. All right. I don't even know what we want. I'm still learning the jungle stuff. I don't know what is the best pick in terms of like the Path of Flames or Path of Pain, etc., etc. Let's start with this guy here, and let's just get a small friend. Slow or freeze. That's interesting. All right. Last time we did the critical core with the railgun, and it was disgusting. Is a good way to put it. Okay. So we could do something different. We could say screw railgun. I think that's... I mean, I don't want to do that, but if we did armored core, Brick Buddy could be pretty good. It's just not as... I don't know. It's not calling me, I think. I'm going to do the core. Last time we did crit. We'll do the core this time. We'll do something like this for now. It's not going to be great until... yeah, until we get all of our board space. Armadillo probably won't be here long term. We'll definitely go get a skill. Yeah. Your items have crit chance. Ooh, that's actually interesting. I think we always want our little guy. So I'm actually going to do rear shielding. He may be our only shielder going forward. And is this the board we want? Or do we want like this? Like everything charging the core? Is that what we want? I think this actually might be a little bit better. We'll get more shielding this way, and a little bit more like bursty damage. The grenade is good for some damage and stuff, but the self slows a little poo-poo. And we only have one ammo, so I don't know. I think this might be better. Got the shard. And a lot of poison. I do like toxic smelling salts. I think this is a really good, that's a really good Mac item. We gotta upgrade our Chris army knife here soon. It reduces the cooldown. Yeah, there we go. Cool. This too, the core, actually is kind of interesting because if we don't get railgun, we can sort of make the core act as a railgun just by having a bunch of fast little items. So that's actually kind of cool too. Let's see the guy we got. We got Calico. Probably not going to use Calico. Probably not going to use Green Wasp. Oh, maybe I should hold on to it. We'll hold on to it. I'll just pump it up here. I'm gonna get a free haste item. Could be anything, including a Satron that's just better, better guys, and we will upgrade, absolutely. Battery, ooh, battery does get a lot better. But I think Chris is pretty important. It's just straight up faster. All right, and we have our ticket, so we don't really care. But I think if we fight eccentric Aetheryte, we could get their still rid, which is still such a good item. Still, excuse me. We could get some scrap. We could get another ticket and sell it. Force field. Force field, if we get that, I'll probably be like, wow, I wish we would have went shield core, but I do need to actually make like a real shield core build and like, I don't know, try to make it work. Boom.
The Bazaar will go dark without me.
All right. Also, what? I'm gonna look at my effect. Why are my effects so quiet? Do they sound really quiet to you guys? I'm gonna turn those up. They're really loud. Just let me know. And second ticket. Oh my god. Yeah. We have a lot of money. Haste or slows. Armadillo's not super impressive going into like this next day. Plasma grenade gets another ammo. I'm gonna grab it. It's interesting enough. Crypto's just, you gotta grab it. Power sander, okay. Slows. Alright, we could do something with like slowing and green wasp. There's a possibility here. So, green wasp is whenever an adjacent item slows or freezes. Alright, slows or freezes. Is it like this, or is it like this? I think maybe it's like this. For now. Could just put power center down here. I wonder, I don't know. I don't really want to take battery out. Okay, we are gonna upgrade battery though. Get it to 2-second charge. Yeah. We'll go to middle. Brick Buddy. I don't know if Brick Buddy's it long term. Trying to think. 9? Yeah. All right. All right, we'll get it. It's just a good upgrade. We do have to start pivoting towards like a real build here. This is just a conglomeration of shit. Okay, hold on. When you slow, charges 2 seconds. I just don't think it really works with Green Wasp all that well, even though Green Wasp rewards you for slowing. I don't know. Pulse Rifle is pretty good, though.
Just toss that on my back.
Yeah. Is Pulse Rifle better than Brick Buddy? Probably not at bronze, but maybe soon. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is good. We're gonna have a lot of damage coming out of just the core. It's not charging anything, but I think it's okay until we get like something. Oh no! Okay, so this is who we want to be. We are going to lose to this. I don't think we can put up enough shield to actually make like a realistic difference here. Get a good look. Soak it in. Yeah. Oh, we were actually really close. We were really close. Damn, dude. Railgun is just gross. And that's what I want to be. I want to be gross. Covered in slime. Sorry, I'm just kinda making some noise here. Okay. Let's go to Sylvie. Yeah. When you haste, slow, burn, freeze, or poison. Okay, so if we did do the bugs, Power Drill actually would be pretty good, because we would have basically all of them going off. I don't have dinosaurs. This is the only dinosaur I have because it's in the base pack. When you shield, so we shield 3 times. I don't think long term that's what we want. I do think Power Drill actually fits. And we'll put it over here. Haste the core is actually pretty darn decent. Okay, we are going to start ramping down the shield stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I certainly don't have a use for it.
Okay. Now I could do pulse rifle. I just don't think at bronze it's all that impressive. I am gonna do this though, because this getting like slow doesn't matter when it's charging, and we want it like this so that it's getting the double the effect. Okay, we're sort of a power drill build currently. Get out of here, Armadillo. You already had your chance, and you blew it. No, he was fine. We don't need 2 tickets, so I'm going to sell one. I don't need the med kit. I'm going to sell it. Just want to roll in space. Prince Marianus, he does punish you for being kind of like spammy. I think we'll do Outlands Dervish, a little less strolled here, but we could get like the crit chance still, or Clockwork Blades or something, so I think it's just better. Okay, let's see how fast this frickin' guy goes. Okay, that's pretty good.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we struck the wrong caravan.
That went off 3 times, I think. 2 times. I thought I saw the animation play. Maybe I didn't. Oh my god. Alright. We will go and get a... Let's go here. If we're going to get a tool, let's just get a tool here. A dishwasher. Oh my god. Can I make that work? Haste your tools. Your weapons. It's just so slow. It's 9 seconds. It's just not going to work in today's meta. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. That's a lie. I'm actually feeling good. First time you use an item each fight, haste a burn item. We don't know if we're going to have a burn item long term. If we did a railgun, we're actually going to pivot away from that. We're going to re-roll these stills. If you have exactly 1 friend, reduce its and the core's... Okay. Shit. If we do a railgun, this is what we want. This is definitely what we want. But right now, until we have railgun, this is just straight up better. I'm going to do the Teen Eye. It hurts to do that, but I think right now Green Wasp is actually pulling its weight. So you got to make the decisions for the now and the future, and sometimes those decisions aren't pretty. Sorry.
Says I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge things.
Okay. Jack Titus. Did they... Jack? Like Titus's father? I think that has an H in it, but that's all right. Let's see their build. They have more health than us. They have a toxic light. That's a lot of burn and poison. That's a lot of status effects. We don't have any ways to cleanse, really. We just have a shield. So we have to outburst them. They don't have any slow, which is like the one caveat right now. Okay, yeah, we're good. That was actually fairly close. That was a lot of stats. Status effects, one might say. All right. What do we got here? We got another Chris. Probably don't need 2. Bye, Chris. You're out of here, Buster. We will... Don't know if Power Standard makes it long term, being real. We'll upgrade the pulse rifle because this does make it long term. It's really good. And even if we don't get pulse rifle, even if we don't get what is it called? Railgun, we could get cybersecurity with pulse rifle, and that would be really good. And then we could transform Shiny Chris into something else.
Discounts for peace.
No, I like him as he is. He's a guy. So, Cool LEDs works with Green Wasp, and it will charge. I actually think Cool LEDs is better. Won't get the haste. We won't get the haste proc, but we should theoretically get more slow procs. And I think it's a little bit better with Green Wasp. It's also, it works with Railgun too, because it is tech. So I'm going to do that. And we're also going to fight Gorgon Noble and hope for their freeze still, because it would be really cool. Or like an enchanted item. Maybe like get an enchanted railgun, which would charge itself. I don't know. No, man, I'm open to new things. I'll just like, try to figure this out, you know? Alright. Alright.
Kind of enjoyed it.
Okay, we got the still, which is really nice. That is really, really helpful. We're at day 5. I'm gonna go here and fish for a still here. Don't really want that, but I guess it helps what we're currently doing. I'm a farm for an item here. Memory card. I'm not gonna throw that on the board. I'll just sell it right away. Yeah. Get a friend. It's gold? Does that mean we'll get a gold friend? I think we'll go Sylvie. So we have so many silver items that we wouldn't mind upgrading. And lo and behold, we've been rewarded. Goodbye, Railgun. Goodbye, Green Wasp. Hello, gun. So, this is where we pivot everything. We go like this. We get rid of Plasma Grenade. We throw in cool LEDs. And we go like this. And we go like this, charging the pulse rifle for 3 triggers of tech, which will fire the railgun, which will charge the core, which will charge this. So it's basically like self-charging. We'll go ahead and re-roll, see if we get like an upgrade here. Hydraulic press is pretty cool, but I don't know if it's maybe a little late. Yeah, it kind of feels like a Lane John. I don't know. Okay. Now I really wish I didn't take that poison still, but you know, we might get a poison enchant. Doesn't matter. Alright, so they're a burster, we're a burster. Let's see who bursts faster here.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Yeah, so the railgun, here's how I would solve this. I actually wouldn't make this available. If it's going to be available at silver, it needs to be, like, way weaker. I don't think its final tier needs to be so powerful, because they reduce the cooldown, and it gets, like, just flat-out double damage. I think this thing is capable of going the distance far into the game. So I don't know. Maybe you make it only available at gold, or you reduce the damage just across the board. It really doesn't need it. Am I still going to use it? Yes, I'm still going to use it. Because I want to, like I said, get that rank up. I'm sorry. I know the monster that I am. I know what kind of man I am. We could do a friend build. Maybe at gold. Maybe if it was gold, I would consider it. We're going to go to the docks. We want money. We're going to look for a tool. I was going to say, because it could be Chris. Get out of here, Hamlet. We're going to... So Trash... No, Trash Dome doesn't have flashy reload. We're going to go Loan Shark. We could lose this. Loan Shark actually hits pretty hard. The only caveat is that Shark Claws don't buff themselves anymore. And he only has 1... no, he has 5 haste. Okay, well, never mind. That's actually pretty bad. But I think we're still good. If one of our upgrade rewards is like more ammo, we should probably take it for battery, so we can go the distance. We'll definitely take a fight. Yeah, Foreman. Oh, brother. When you use a tool, adjacent items gain crit chance. We could maybe put Chris near the core and pulse rifle, and then put the GP over here. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. We'll see what we get. Alright. Crane. Crane is such a cool item, and it's just too slow. It's just too slow. Remember when people were making builds where that thing was, like, getting, like, integer overflow numbers? Yeah, it's just not there anymore. Look at that. That's over double damage. What the fuck is that? We are going to go. I think we're into small and mediums. We got so many here. Art Blaster, I actually think Art Blaster's better than the GPU because we have multicasters here. I think it's actually going to go off more than GPU, so I'm gonna throw it in the bag. Remote control, yeah, who gives a shit? We will definitely take some crypto though. Crypto. Okay, so the haste is relevant, but if we're just like firing more, then you know, more damage, more power, more charges.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
That is like aura farming pose. Poppy Field, heavy spider mace, rapid. Oh, he's got 2 spider maces and an electric eels. Okay, we might miss that haste, actually. Never mind.
Just behind the
Okay, I gotta say though, the final hit, he actually killed himself with rapid injection system. But that is gold railgun. It's really fucked up. What would we want to upgrade? Strength, Deadly Eye, Gordon Noble, or Keen Eye. What would we not? Rear shielding or initial dose. So we have a lot that we wouldn't mind upgrading. Burn items, I actually don't. Nah, I would rather get the guaranteed thing. Yeah, great. More crit. Do we have any bronzers? No. We have a lot of little guys, so let's see if we can get an upgrade. Boom. Chris goes off faster now. Okay. Ghost Pepper does take a little while to ramp up, but he is pretty dangerous. Like, he's no joke. Can we actually do? I think we can. I think because Railgun, I think we can bring him down. I don't know if we'd want anything. Maybe Nitro. Nitro is pretty good. I don't know. I think our setup is actually kind of like the optimal setup. If I'm being real though. Like, I think at this point our board is actually finished and we're just looking for upgrades, which I know is not very exciting. Let me try to like be more excited. Whoa, dude. Yeah. Sorry. I think it is kind of what it is here. Peach's haste and charge stills. Okay, there actually are some things that I would like, but I do think gold tier stills could be good because we could get. First 5 times you use a core hasten item. That actually could be good when you freeze. Shatter's an amazing skill. We don't really have any. If we got a freeze enchant, that would be incredible. I'm gonna re-roll because we have the money. I know some of these are actually really good. I just. What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh no. Okay, we got punished. We should have taken the one that was just good enough. I'm gonna do burn containment because if we do get a burn enchant somehow, like on pulse rifle or railgun, then we'll charge this, which will charge it faster. Charge is such, in my opinion, a fucking frankly broken skill. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of chocolate bars here. Do we dare? I think we dare. I think we look at pull here. Oh man, imagine if this was a railgun. There is a 3D printer here, and you could do like just a bunch of Chris Army knives. That'd actually be really funny. I've seen some people do a 3D printer with a bunch of batteries, and that's fucking awesome, but. Oh, okay, we got punished. We shouldn't have looked. We should be happy with our gold. But I was just thinking, like, imagine if we brought a diamond railgun into the fight. Oh. Oh. Shit. Obsidian Uzi is actually really dangerous. Oh, though he's using shield core. Interesting. With Obsidian Uzi, I would have definitely went weapon core, 100%. Because you, with weapon core and Obsidian Uzi, you can get this thing's damage up to like 400 in like just a few seconds is pretty gross. I've had a really successful build doing that. That's all right. They were trying something. They were trying to do a big shield slam. I do think the best shield instant kill is obviously Pig. It's just got, you know, like Fixer Upper and so many ways to get huge shield really quickly.
Do you have any huge items?
I'd want this. I actually don't think we're using it anymore, so I'm gonna drop it.
Here's some gold.
I was tempted. Friend, we only care about Chris here. But I don't care that much. So I'm doing chocolate bars. Yeah. Right, we're almost to the jungle. And actually, we could guarantee a fiery enchant too, doing the Path of Flames with the burn containment. Fiery on Railgun, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We're into a Wandering Shoal here. If we did get like through one of our level up rewards, a slow enchant too. Oh, right. Probably do slow on like this rifle or something, or on the core. Oh. We did some more crit chance too. Oh man, we'd be sitting pretty. Not that we aren't already. We're actually probably like fairly strong, but like if you're high rolling a Railgun right now with like some really good skills, oh boy. It's pretty hard to beat. Railgun is the dually build right now. I'd like to say I discovered it, but I think a lot of people online kind of discovered it as well. And I didn't contribute to any of the discussions, but I did figure out that bronze was like really, really good, despite only doing like 100 damage. Oh my god. Now normally you could save this to like diamond and get like a really good reward from that, but we need to upgrade this. More crypto. It's always 0, okay. We're gonna check out the items because we got a lot of gold. Really want to get like battery upgraded, but we're just not finding it. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not mad. I think we'll see what this match has. Match has been having some nasty builds lately too. In one of my videos, you can see a match that had like a slow library, and he was able to get like, that's nasty. He's able to get like 2,000 regen in a matter of like, it was like less than 10 seconds. Very, very gross. Doesn't look like this match is gonna do that. I must repeat the experiment. Macro scope. Oh my god. I've never seen that item before. Alright, that's 7 wins, sorry. 7 wins. Fantastic. We're doing Jungle Expedition. Very exciting. And I think we're going Flame, because we already have an enabler still here that will charge Chris, that will charge it. So Path of Flames. Could also alternatively find Light Poison as well. I think we can beat the Boulder Trap pretty easy, if I'm being real here. Obviously, if it hits us, we die, but we don't really care about slow all that much because we charge. Yeah. All right. Okay. I hit the button. I'm waiting because you can double click and not get rewards right now, so I'm okay. I was waiting a second. Enter the vault. All right, we got some good stuff. I'm happy with all of that, and we even got cinders too. Oh fuck! Oh no! All right, a change of plans. Change of plans. So Obsidian is doing on Railgun 100%, and then we'll put Fiery on the core, which will charge. It'll be fine. But yeah, we cannot pass Obsidian Railgun. That's. And I've been killed by Mythkeeper, so we'll go Greenheart Guardian. When you have shield, your weapons have their cooldown reduced by 20%. That's actually really good. Oh, he's a shielder poisoner guy. Oh, he's dead. Maybe I should have went the other guy. I'm gun shy though. I fought the frog last time and he beat my ass. Choose one of 3 legendary relics. Oh no, we didn't get the enchantment item. Oh no, okay. Shit. I really wanted the item that you get an enchantment out of it. When you freeze, poison, or burn, your items gain... Ooh, we don't care about that. Freeze an item for a 0.5 second, charge adjacent items. When you freeze... Oh man, this is... When any player uses an item, freeze it for 1 second. When any item gains freeze, remove all freeze from it. When you freeze... If I had taken shatter, this actually could have been nuts. We could have had like a crazy huge Chris Army knife. I'm gonna take it to sell it. I actually feel really robbed. I wanted that fiery enchant. Okay. That's all right. We still braved the temple. I had a lot of fun doing it. So he's the tense, big money tree guy. Big money tree. A lot of health. He's healing a ton, actually. His heal is actually going up. I don't know. It's a little. He might win here. We're out of battery and we don't scale, and he's scaling his heal. And does he get like a free regen? Yeah, heal for 50%. I think he wins. That's crazy. Because I don't think we got him to 50% yet. Wow. That's crazy. I was thinking maybe during the freeze we could like pop off there. That's pretty good. That tree is massive. Look at that thing. Spit on that thing. All right. You guys remember that? Anyways, let's see what we can do now. I'm actually surprised we lost that. I'm gonna sell this crypto, by the way. It's fine. We have a million gold here. Yeah, let's see if we can find like a pulse rifle or something. Deep substrated, aerated calcite. What the hell is it? Anyways, you guys, you had to be there. It's fine. We definitely, let's do shield items. We did get like a Chris. Okay, or not. We did get a bunch of shit. Get a bunch of junk. That's fine too. Yeah, Trash Titan. Obviously, there's one thing on our mind here, and that's going even faster. There we go. We would love more crit too if we could get it, but at this point I really don't know. Other than that one, we got Juggler. All right. Let's do unique dueling skills here. God, we gotta get a burn. If we did a burn, we're actually like kind of popping off here. We're gonna go ahead and machine learn, just get gold. 3.8 seconds. Yeah, brother. Void Golem, he might actually, if he destroys like one of our key items, we're fucked. If he destroys Railgun, we're dead. All of our items are actually fairly important too. Okay, we get there. Crazy. We got Singularity. Oh, and it's tech. Oh, it's so slow. If I could get like battery upgraded, or what if I got a 3D printer? It'd be so slow though, just 5 seconds for the print. Yeah, we have to use battery on Singularity, and I just don't think it's gonna be very good. We might even would have to like switch it around, but more health, actually. It's so cool. If we had like another charging guy, I would definitely throw this down there. I don't think it's very good, actually. Destroy a small... Oh, man. If it was, like, small or medium, maybe. Because then we might have beat that one pig if we had, like, been able to break some of his items, but... He only has 4 items here. What the fuck is that? 3.3 seconds is sick with it. Fuck, dude. What the fuck? People were saying Railgun's broken. What the fuck is this? Oh no. We'll do. Really hoping for fiery. I was really hoping for fiery here. Shit. We'll do the core. No, we'll do pulse rifle. It goes off 3 times. I don't think it's that impressive, but it's something. Two items for 1 second times 3 is actually really good. I thought that was gonna be crap. That's actually really good. Upgrade hammer. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna use that on the battery though. Hard blaster's just more damage. Get out of here. Okay. Medium items, we would love better pulse rifle here. Never gonna find it. Don't look for it. You ain't gonna find it. Pearl's Dig Site's just the most fun event, so we kind of have to. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what we're looking for here, and we're on lethal. I actually am surprised we're on lethal. You're kidding me. What? Why didn't you give me a silvered upgrade? You, Pearl. Don't think we need this, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know, I'm just fishing at this point. Just see what we can see here. We got so much gold. Jabalian drum is pretty funny. I don't know, man. We're just checking out the items, seeing what they got. Alright, we have to take an item here. We're spending way too much. I'm gonna take the hammock, and I'm gonna sell it. I should have done the shielded alpha right now that I see that it was enchanted, but who gives a shit? We're going to go for Lord of the Waves because the double crit chance would be actually insane. It would be gross.
Your strength is beautiful.
All right. Hannah. Haste potion. Okay, well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. We're definitely looking for the large items here. I'm sad I wasted so much money. I should have just taken some random expensive thing. Dang. We didn't get it. Maybe we'll get a better Chris or battery? Charge the tech item to the right of this 1 second. When this gains haste, charge it. This is actually tempting, because I could take out Arc Blaster and then have this charging, Chris Army Knife. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm assuming because we have, like, double haste coming off of this thing, it's gonna get hit occasionally, and that should maybe even out to be faster than the Arc Blaster. We'll drop the Singularity. It's not a pig, so I actually feel better than,
fight isn't with you.
I feel better than fighting the pig. It was like 2 fixer-uppers. Is that what we've lost to? And we went to lethal. Obsidian vents. I'm not that scared of that.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Yeah.
Another round.
I mean, it was a lot of fire. Don't get me wrong. That's a lot of fire and quite a bit of damage, but it's not like a, you know, you die in 2 hits like fucking the goddamn fixer-upper. Oh my god, that is that's a lot of extra damage, and it's much faster now. We'll go look for a friend. Maybe we can find Chris?
I will free others.
Nope. Chris doesn't exist. He's
Surely can see you liberated.
not my friend. Chris isn't my friend. I don't think we're gonna get a fiery enchant. I'm still holding on to that for some reason. Looked at the chocolate bars. We could do Frosty Champion for freeze. Or we could go Boss Haro for the slow when you use a non-weapon. I actually think that might be pretty good. I've been generally pretty lucky in getting this still, and it is actually quite disruptive. And we mostly spam weapons, so. Yeah, and I just saw this get multi-light haste triggers, and that's 2 haste triggers in a row, so this thing does charge faster. Okay, well, we got grappling hook. You don't win them all. We're definitely just taking damage. We're doing touch slots because we could get a battery, or we could get like a lens. We didn't get either of those. The charging station's pretty cool. That's a pretty good item. All right. These guys, this guy probably has a railgun, I would assume, or dinosaurs. Looks like dinosaurs. Yeah. We have to pop off because that is crazy, and also they're going to charge and destroy items and poop. Okay, never mind, we're good. Do they have charge? They don't have charge. Okay, I thought, for some reason I thought dinosaurs did. Did a lot of damage though. Only 4% crit chance, so maybe we're fine. Diamond tier skills, baby. That's what we want. First time you fall below half health, you heal is actually huge. First time you fall, remove freeze and slow from your items and cleanse half your burn and poison is also really, I would want both of these. That's crazy. When you use a tool burn, oh my god. I actually think this is the way here because we'll use Chris, who will charge himself, I think that's the way. The heal was the one I was going to pick, but then I thought of that combo. So, hey, it may not be the best choice because, I don't know, it feels like you die super fast anyway, so it's probably just better just to get the things that enable the damage right away. Your shield items have multicast. Man, if we had like a bunch of Chris's, that'd be sick. We're going to JJ's because I really I really want to see a Chris or battery. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that. We don't need that. Awakened District, I think, doesn't stand a chance. Shield, trickle down. Oh, man. Trickle down because it could charge the lens. Which charges this, which charges that, which charges this, which charges that. Yeah, that's what we want. Trickle down economics. Or prosperity. Oh my god, we got prosperity. So just way more shield on Chris. That's fine. A little bit more survivability. Probably not gonna make a huge difference if I'm being real. Can we upgrade? No. Gold tier tool item. Let's show Chris. That's fine. I don't think we're getting this fire enchant at this point. We're gonna take the shield, 100%. And I think this is it. He's got the cool guy skin too. We're just beeping at each other. All right, let's see what he's got. He's got a Mamasaur. So he's a dino. He's a dino guy. He's got a burn. Ooh, he's got that deadly burn enchant. That's actually scary. I don't know. Wow. That damage came on quick. For both of us. Holy shit. That was a bunch of heavyweights. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was like all this guy too. No, it was the saw. What the hell? Yeah, that was a lot of damage really fast from both sides. We fired 5 times. All right, well. I know I just put out a dually railgun build. I know, guys. Come on. I'm trying to rank up. I can't play all day like the big guys. I got other stuff going on, you know? Just doing what I can here. We're almost to silver. Just give me that. Just give me that. Anyways, hopefully you liked that. I had a lot of fun, and until they nerf dually Railgun, I'm definitely going to keep using it. I apologize. But if you like that, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. We're trying to hit 50 subs. We already hit 20, and I am so pumped. Thank you, everyone who subbed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.